This video is sponsored by Hobby Nut Models. Check the link in the description below for more details. Hey, I'm John. Welcome to Mr. G's Workbench, the new workbench area as a matter of fact. How about we go off the books for a few minutes? If you've been to my channel before, then you know that off the books is where we talk about a model that I've built that I didn't do a video series about. And today's kit is going to be Hasegawa's 1/48 scale F-104J. This kit's been around since, according to ScaleMate, since 2000. And I'm sure it was probably around before that if we really dug into it. But nonetheless, I wanted to talk about it because I think it's a significant kit in terms of longevity and quality of manufacture and detail. So let's talk about some of the individual things that go into the Hasegawa F-104 kit. First thing, when you open the box, you'll see it's a low parts count. There's 117 parts, and they're well molded. Even the versions that Hasegawa continues to crank out to this day are well molded. They're clean. The rivet detail is excellent. Minimal flash on any of the parts that I've encountered. I was very happy with that. The cockpit molded out of the box was fine. If you take your time and paint it carefully, you can come up with a fine example of F-104 cockpit. The ejection seat looks fine. You could add some seat belts in if you feel the need to really detail it out. Add some seat belts. You can always add some Quinta 3D instrument panels or an alternative brand, not being paid by any of these people. If you want to detail it up, the great thing is this kit's been around for 24 years. There are plenty of aftermarket details that are available for it. So by all means, you can go balls to the wall, throw a 3D cockpit in there, get a resin ejection seat, go to town with it, leave the canopy open, and show off your work. So no complaints as far as the cockpit goes out of the box. If you take a look at the gear bays, the landing gear bays, the gear itself, the wheels are all great right out of the box. Like I said, I built this out of the box. I didn't use any resin wheels on this particular build. I was happy with the result. The intakes fit fairly well. Take your time. Carefully sand them before you glue them into place, and they look fine. Again, another aspect I was happy with. The next thing you can see as you go back on the fuselage is the rivet detail on the fuselage and the wings is terrific. If you can keep your paint thin down and spread it out, it'll look terrific under a coat of paint. I was very happy with the effect I got. I think I used some gray Tamiya panel liner to bring out the rivet detail a little bit, but that was it. I didn't go crazy with it. The other great thing with this kit is you don't have to deal with any armament. Aside from the fact that Hasegawa doesn't give you any armament in any of their kits, most Japanese F-104s just don't have missiles or anything. You've just got the wing tanks and that's it. The next thing I would discuss is the exhaust. It's the kit exhaust again. I'm fine with it. Honestly, I don't think I would add a resin exhaust because you can barely see it as it is. But you know, again, dealer's choice. If that's the way you want to go, you can always add one in. And again, the great thing about this kit's durability is there's a zillion resin exhausts you could pick up for it. So have at it. And the other thing I'd mention is the decals. I despise Hasegawa decals. I've never had a good experience with them. They're thick. They just kind of lay on the surface of whatever you're building. As nice as their kits are, their decals are just horrendous. So for this build, I used decals from, pardon my pronunciation if it's wrong, Fun Decals. They have a set. You can do just about any Japanese F-104 with this set. And they're beautifully printed. They go down well. They settle into all the details. I was very happy with them. The stencils are from Ed Award. Ed Award did a boxing of this kit. It was called Aiko, and which, by the way, I believe is Japanese for glory. There were stencils in there. They sell them separately. You can pick them up online from online stores. They'll have them for $4 or $5, and I highly recommend them. They're thin. They're beautifully printed as well. They complement the Fundical's markings, so highly recommend it. That's it. That was my build. I was very happy with it. I hope you like it. And if you've built the Hasegawa F-104 in any one of its 100 iterations, let me know down in the comments. I'd be curious to know what other people's experiences with this kit were. I've got another one that I'm getting ready to work on that will probably be a video at some point, and that one will be festooned with aftermarket. I picked up a bunch of stuff for it, and it's an old boxing that I think is very interesting. I think you'll like it. So hopefully that'll be coming up soon. Thank you for stopping in, and thank you to my 4,500 and change subscribers. Thank you one and all for your support. Having you come back time and time again to watch my videos, it's very flattering. Thank you. And a big thank you to my channel member family. Their names are scrolling up the screen right now. Their extra level of support is highly appreciated. If you're interested in becoming a channel member, just hit the join button at the bottom, and it'll give you all the details about it. It's $1.99 US a month, and it all goes towards the channel. So again, thank you all for stopping in. I will see you next time we get together, and take care, stay well, and I'll see you then.